MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. The Palehose have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Digging in now, Tim Anderson. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
Game time temperature just a tick under 50 this afternoon. 49 degrees here at first pitch. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Roll, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Naquin's on the move, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Here's the 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Lucas Giolito is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, what comes with Lucas Giolito, a big arm, 95 to 100 miles an hour, hard-breaking slider. One of the issues Giolito has had is not a lot of swings and misses, so we'll be able to watch him early on to see if he brings some swings and misses, and if he does, it should be a powerful outing for Giolito.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hernandez hits a little over the 270 mark. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mazara's on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
The designated hitter.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. The 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Two balls and a strike. Hernandez stands at second with no outs. Ripped on the ground to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile, the run is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
That's wide, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Ramirez.
Set to get his day started, Jose Ramirez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Cleveland's out in front, 1-0. Second inning set to go, and up next the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Perez. And he makes the throw to first. Mazara is retired. 2 down now. Standing in, James McCann.
James McCann.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's out.
2 out, nobody on. 1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Indians 1 and the White Sox nothing. Last half of the second set to go, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin.
The center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, a 1-2. And he got him. So now Carlos Santana. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's hitless in 6 tries. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Encarnacion ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 8, the left fielder, come and go, Santana.
Digging in, Domingo Santana will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way.
That's outside. Ball, that's outside.
Now the 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Basabe is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, Leury Garcia. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Perez moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Luis Basabe, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. Santana is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ready now for the White Sox, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. It remains 1-0. Ready now, Roberto Perez. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
The catcher, Roberto Perez.
Here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 1-1. Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. First offering on its way. Hernandez is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
No, that's
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate, Oscar Mercado. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way.
ball. That's out there.
Now it's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here's the 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Two and one. Here it is.
Nope.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch. Hard hit to first. Fielded by Abreu. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. All set for the start of the fourth. And standing in is the DH, Yoan Moncada.
The designated hitter, Yoan Moncada.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So here's Jose Abreu. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hernandez ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next to Chicago, the third baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Jimenez, 23 years old. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal. The 0-2 home. Down the third baseline. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next it'll be the outfielder, Franmil Reyes. First pitch on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
So here's Tyler Naquin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Up next for Chicago, Nomar Mazara. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Mazara.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run for Nomar Mazara. First home run of the campaign for him as the White Sox have come back to tie it at 1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Now batting, catcher.
To the plate now, James McCann. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the White Sox. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him as the White Sox move ahead 2-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Standing in now, Leury Garcia.
Garcia.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Luis Basabe. As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Luis Basabe has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Nope.
Ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. There goes the runner. A pitch out. The throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 2 and the Indians 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And now a pitch on the way.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 24. Domingo Santana.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Here it comes. Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-2 now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line to the right side. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
So striding in, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hard hit ball to short. Anderson picks it up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. They're down 2-1. Riding into the box, Yoan Moncada. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Here it comes on 0-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. It's taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The windup and the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Hernandez at second. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Oscar Mercado.
Designated hitter, Oscar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Strike 2. Hit in the air out to right. Mazzara is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. That's lifted the other way out to left, giving chase to Jimenez. But he can't make the play, and that should bring home the tying run. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He went down on strikes last time up. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, third baseman, Ramirez.
So stepping in, Jose Ramirez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 2-0 pitch.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
The 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Two outs here with a runner at third. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in once again, Nomar Mazara. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1. Line toward the alley in left center. Santana arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
James McCann will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Phil Maton will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Phil Maton.
Into the box, Leury Garcia.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. The 1-2. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the White Sox will move out in front 4-1.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Basabe.
In now, Luis Basabe. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it. And that's the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. So add one more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So here's Yoan Moncada. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 3 runs already home here. There's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Hunter Wood will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 44, Hunter Wood.
Jose Abreu will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the White Sox 5 and the Indians 1. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Stepping in now, Carlos Santana, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Santana waiting on a 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
1 out now for the Indians in their 7th, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. First pitch of the at-bat.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he is in there.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. To the plate now, Roberto Perez. Hot shot down the line. Diving is Encarnacion, but it's under his glove. A fair ball. And the run is in to score from third.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Jay Spry is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Fry has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Second and third here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Oscar Mercado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. This is line to left. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the White Sox 5 and the Indians 2. Now in the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Up next is Chicago, the left fielder, Eloy.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Hernandez at second. To Santana to get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Standing in, Nomar Mazara. He went deep back in the 5th. First offering on its way.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Naquin's under it, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, and it remains 5-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Steve
attention,
Cishek
please.
will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Steve Cishek.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Here it comes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 32.
Well, look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
Ready with the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A ball and 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Hero? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here, right here, and bust through in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The first baseman, Carlos.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Santana. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Cishek's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple, and the deficit remains 5-2. Adam Cimber enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Adam Cimber.
So digging in now, James McCann. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
James McCann.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next to Chicago, the second baseman, Leury Garcia.
Digging in and looking for more, Leury Garcia. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. And the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In comes Naquin. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Basabe.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Luis Basabe. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hernandez is there, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're still out in front, 5-2. Alex Colomé takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 48, Alex Colliman.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Domingo Santana.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. That misses. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the catcher, Roberto Perez.
Settling in now, Roberto Perez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
That evens it up. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Musabe is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Two out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. He's got it, and the White Sox make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
5-2 the final today. Chicago used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Lucas Giolito takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Alex Colome records the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White